Oh, look, another Genshin boycott. Hey, real quick, like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get those ratios up. Let's work on the algo, man. We're very close to 5,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate if you would just hit them buttons real quick. Just 1-2. It's just 1-2 likes up. Easy. No Kara canceling. No negative edging. Just 1-2. Pop pop. Easy combo. Easy. Best combo in the world. Dear diamonds and fellow diamonds and earth. I feel like there's a boycott for Genshin every few days now. I feel like this is getting so repetitive that it's at this point ridiculous. But do they even work? That's the true question. Does that even work? Well, a lot of players are going to look at me and go, well, the Neuvillette one worked. I mean, we did get a 10 pull out of that. Yes and no, because that's not typically them listening to the players, but that's them fumbling the bag, as in they messed with the product. And players will then have the legal ground to sue them for that modification that they've done to Neuvillette, which is not what players purchased, because whether you like it or not, pulling for these characters is an actual purchase. I mean, if you're spending money to get a pixelated thing, even though you can get it free to play and all that good shit, it's still a purchase, as in you're purchasing a product. So they can't lessen the value and how the product is, because then they're taking something away from you, and that's not what you purchased, so you can sue their ass. However, if they can buff, I feel like that's always welcome. I mean, who the fuck is not gonna want their thing to be better and perform better for free? But all in all, the main focus is they never truly listen to the players unless players can have the legal ground to come after them. We've seen that with minus 3 million followers. That did nothing. That was like the boycott. That was when I also was like, let's go boycott Genshin. But once I've started to see that the Genshin community will always be the Genshin community, I'm like, man, fuck this. That's me though. That's me though. But I still understand the sentiment of wanting to boycott the game. That is perfectly fine. But it's just that we're not gonna have the results we all want. Like, that is just a fact. Hoyo is not gonna listen to us, and they're not even gonna listen to the Chinese players. Like, don't let these dumbasses that tell you, oh, they only listen to China, they only listen to China. No, they don't. Okay, they don't. They don't give a flying fuck. Unless it's something that it can truly bite them in the ass, they're not listening to no one. They don't care about your ethnicity. They don't care where you're from. All right. Maybe the China thing worked in the past with Zhongli, but there's also an argument that can be made, as in that was the start of the game. And if they were to have a rocket thing there, like when a rocket is taking off, you don't want it to slow down midway. You want it to, once it's out of the atmosphere, then it can slow down a little bit. But like at the start, you don't want it to slow down, because the Genshin was really taking off. And if they were to mess up Zhongli at that point, probably the most anticipated character at the time, they were gonna have a massive fumble there, and that would have truly ruined the momentum that the game would have, like we see today. Like, they would have ruined the momentum, and the game wouldn't be as big as it is today, guaranteed. Now, all this to say, this is how you should perceive things, considering the data we've had and the things we've observed. I do feel like this is the way and the best angle we can view Hoyoverse and the Genshin community and the dynamic they both have. All right, now that we understand that, let's see what the Genshin community is upset about. Chinese players protest Hoyoverse for featuring Wanderer in 4.8 story. Okay, so we're against Wanderer again. We're coming after that character again. Okay.
So many CN players protested the Hoyoverse for featuring
The Hoyoverse. It's Hoyoverse, you AI generating dummy.
Wanderer in the Simulanka story in patch 4.8. The reason is because he is considered one of the most controversial characters because of his past as a murderer.
Oh, he's not real.
And a criminal. The peak of hatred occurred when they found out that Wanderer was made a hero in the Simulanka story. Because they were angry and disgusted, they compared him to Klee. Why not Klee, who is present in the story and becomes the hero instead of that savage? Then they sent a photo of the Wanderer covered in blood to the comments of Klee's birthday post.
You do realize Klee fans are typically children. Why are you posting a character with blood on him while children are probably going to be scrolling over there? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nilou also become the targets of harassment because the design of accessory on Nilou's new outfit looks similar to Wanderer's signature weapon. So many CN players... Because the design of accessory on Nilou's new outfit looks similar to Wanderer's signature weapon. So many...
Oh, so we have a problem with Nilou now because her thing that is in her new skin is similar, like a small accessory is similar to the Wanderer's signature weapon. Wow. Wow. That's so worthy to be mad about it. Okay, apparently that had a development.
CN players have conducted a massive unfollow campaign against the Bilibili Genshin account, losing around 151,000 followers from July 20.
That's it? Didn't they lose 3 million last boycott and that shit didn't do shit? That's cute. That's cute. Okay, CN. Aw, look at CN. 150,000 followers that they're just gonna bot and bring back. Aw. Aw. Boycott Genshin again because what?
22 to August 2. They also engaged in spam bot comments due to dissatisfaction with the 4.8 summer activity on CN Hoyo Lab, with approximately 4,800 accounts spamming up to 48,000 comments per minute. All of this happened because most of the male fan base dislikes it when female characters have close relationships with anyone other than the male protagonist.
Oh, it's this shit again. Okay, so again, we have a bunch of beta cucks that are pissed off at a virtual character because he is just close to their female characters. It's not just one, like all of them. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get laid one day, bro.
They accuse miHoYo of pairing Nilou and Wanderer due to the similarity in accessories between Nilou's skin and Wanderer's signature weapon.
Oh
they
my
also
God.
feel that the current relationship between Wanderer and Nahida is too close, which disrupts the Ether Harem.
The Ether Harem? The fuck? Okay, so the Ether Harem is Nahida, illegal. Amber, illegal, depending on where you're from. Farazan, illegal, depending on where you're from. Kitchen, probably illegal too. Ganyu, illegal too. And that's your sister, bro. Like, your guys are not Lannisters. I don't know what's happening here. I'm genuinely confused. Okay, so the gist of it all is, again, a bunch of Genshin beta cucks are pissed off and boycotting Genshin. Not because of race this time. Not because they fucked up their product. But because Wanderer, again, a character that had a lot of controversy back in the day, and if you don't know what that is, it may or may not have involved dead animals, again, is being boycotted and like getting people pissed off to the point of unfollowing and having spam bots. Like, what does that even do? Bro, you guys are true nuisances. That's what you are. What you're doing with this, and because of this, it doesn't make you a hero. It doesn't make you anything. You are nothing more than a little nuisance, a little beta cuck bitch with a small peepee that is so microscopic that I can't even see with a fucking telescope. I can see planets and galaxies with that shit. I still need a bigger enhancer to see just how small your peepee is. God damn, you guys suck. Like, wow, bro, I lied to you, I'm not. I've always heard a lot of guys complain about, I don't want to be identified as a Genshin player. I'm like, why is that a problem to you? I mean, it's just a fucking video game. They're like, bruh, these cucks, this beta shit, and these weirdos, I don't want to have any form of association with them. And you know what? I agree. I'm all for acceptance, okay? And it's time for these people to calm the fuck down. Understand that this is a work of fiction. There's real life bitches in this planet. Okay, that's the one you want to pursue. Okay, stop being a victim of these games. Stop being a beta bitch. Man up a little. Work on yourself, one step at a time, and you'll get there one day. But you keep going after Genshin Impact for putting Wanderer in the damn game. That's beyond pathetic. Like, am I crazy? Am I nuts? Disliking something is one thing. Acting out on it when it is this is another thing. That's just pathetic. Like, it's okay for me to look at a character and go, man, I hate that X character ended up with Y character. Man, those two would have made a better couple. Sure, shipping is always something I feel like everybody has done once in their lifetime. I don't do that in Genshin. I personally don't care. I think the only ship I've ever done was Diluc and Jean, because at some point there was like a little bit of tension, and I was like, I really like these two characters, and that'd be pretty cool if they ended up together. And also, I always assumed that Klee was like their daughter, and they were keeping it a secret or something. Like that was me though. That was me. But long and behold, that wasn't the case. But also, That's as far as my ass goes. But you going to websites and doing all this shit is just the biggest beta cuck shit I've ever heard. Like, bruh, who are these people? And we're supposed to be in the same community as these people? Nah. I want you guys to understand one thing. I'm giving you a little bit of a shame lesson for you to understand how you look like and for you to understand and get up and do better. Okay? This is too much. It's okay to back up if talking to the ladies is scary, if you're not successful there and you feel beaten and you want to just back up a little. Cool. It's no problem. But this is not a solution. And you spending all this energy here is not a solution. You should be spending it elsewhere, like in the gym, like looking at how to better style yourself, work on your social skills. A lot of good shit that can make you better. Focus on your studies, focus on your job. All right, you can do those things. You can spend that energy in those things instead of going here and making a bunch of spam bots that are gonna spam the site. And you drawing fucking Wanderer with blood on his face, putting it under the birthday of a literal child where children are gonna be fans of that character, especially little girls. Like, bruh, what kind of fucked up shit is this? Because you're unhappy that some character is close. They're not even dating or anything. They're just close to the fantasy you have of the characters, plural. It's like you're alpha in a fucking video game, but you're such a beta in real life. Like, what the fuck is this? I really thought this was gonna be something, but turns out it's just a bunch of beta cuck dumb shit that Hoyoverse fans typically do. I guess we can just sum it up as classic. Are we surprised? I'm not surprised. I'm not that surprised. I mean, I'm just shocked that it's still happening, but we've seen this before, so no real shocker there. No, that's me though. That's me though. But what about you guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe as always. All right, we'll see you on the next one. See you.